Hello, beautifuls. I hope you all are well. Happy fall. Um, Let me just do a little bit of house cleaning. First of all, if you were looking for me on Clubhouse, y'all, Clubhouse is over. Like, let's just throw it in the trash. It's broken. It don't work no more. It don't work no more. And I was gonna go over on Clubhouse and read Sojourner Passport. But what I'm probably gonna end up doing is putting it in my making the videos and putting them private in my Discord, and then having a discussion about the book there. Um, so that's that. I'll talk about my Discord in a minute. Um, so if you were looking for me on Clubhouse, it's over. Just let it go. Clubhouse has died. Clubhouse. Clubhouse has died. It no longer works. And the only real content that's over there is none. It's none. So I will not be going back on Clubhouse to read the Sojourner Space. What I will be having a book club, a real scheduled book club in my Discord in the new year, where I'm gonna be doing a bit more committed content. And I've been just preparing for that. And then also I have been preparing for a job, well, a schedule switch, and just trying to um you know the ending of the year is also my new year. So as I've shared, ladies, my birthday is in September, so I just now had what is considered a new year. I'm in a new year, but it's also the ending of a year, so I just end up doing so many things the end of the year, and preparing for my personal new year, right, and the things that I want to accomplish in my new year, and then also preparing for the new year that is to come, which is the 8 year, and I'll also talk about that later. Um so I came to talk about the the grift, god damn it, and the grift in the mind fucks. So I have while I have not been making videos, I've been on YouTube, and I've just been, surfing around the YouTube streets. You might have seen me in some comments. You might have seen me in some live chats. Um, I'm a free woman. I do what I want to do, right? So you might have seen me in some live chats. You might see me in some comments. But I had actually, what had happened was, um I so this the demonetiz the the demonetization the demonetization the demonetization, whatever the fuck, the basically snatching all the money away from these content creators who are making like gender war, black male and black woman gender war, things that we know, Fresh and Fit have been demonetized, and now Sinji has been demonetized, and I'm assuming that they're all just going to be demonetized. And um, I went into the YouTube streets to hear what's going on, and I had got wrapped up in the manosphere. And what I found was, oh shit, hey, Duke Jackson. I listened to his video about the demonetization of Fresh and Fit. And this nigga was on some black American women and black American males, like calling black American women sisters, and just basically like doing some tribal shit with quote ADOS black people, and trying to like have us come together as a community to combat the um the the disparagement of black women. And I was just like, bitch, what? Like, what is going on here? So I was just like, hold up, because I've never really been wrapped up in a manosphere, but I do remember hearing his name as one of the males that was in the manosphere, like dogging out black women. So I'm just like, well, what the fuck is going on? Because that's a big grift. Like, it's like you have opened up the floodgates for black American women disparagement, And it's like some kind of enlightening has gone on where you have realized that Black American women are the fucking bread and butter. We are what makes this world go round. And because you've realized that, now you want to circle back around and, now Black women your sisters. No, bitch. Nope, no, no, no. So that was happening. And I was just like, hold up, because this weird. And then you also know Tariq Nasheed is also on the, sister shit. And I'm just like, this nigga, I know this nigga was dogging out Black women because I heard this nigga dogging out Black women. And I said, you know what? I've not been around in the YouTube streets long enough to know like all of the manosphere niggas. But what I did share with you ladies was that the first time I ever heard it, I was in high school. I was in high school and I was a single mother, and I heard a bitch named Sergeant Willie Pete talking about Black women. I mean, flat out dogging us, calling us bitches. I mean, just dogging Black women. And I only listened to one or two videos, and I turned it off, and I never listened to it again. But I remember how he was just dogging us the fuck out. So I said to myself, let me go and see what he on. Y'all, listen, you will never fucking believe it. This nigga was on the same shit. He had a video about the same demonetization of Fresh and Fit, and he was talking about how these males, non-black American men, had come into the YouTube sector to disparage black women and black American women, and I mean, just made like a whole hour and a half video just like trying to trash these other this nigga trying to trash the other niggas for making money, right? Because this nigga came on YouTube and did it for free, right? African American niggas came on a YouTube and just trashed black women for free. Ain't nobody had to pay these niggas. They did it all for free. Like they didn't want to get paid because these is the fucking dumbest of niggas, right? And then in came Tommy Sotomayor, who is Panamanian, and you can tell from his fucking face he looked like a fucking. We're not gonna use the word, but y'all know what the fuck he look like. And he has that mouth that Panamanians have. Actually, he actually looks like one of their dirty asses, right? Um, yeah, y'all already know. At this point, if you over here, you already know what I'm on. You already know what I'm on. So yes, it's one of them videos. So actually, no, it's not one of them videos. But anyhow, so Tommy Sotomayor, who was not African American, after these niggas had opened up the fucking floodgates, the smarter niggas decided to start making money off of it. Like, I'm going to make money off of trashing black women. Like, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. And I felt like the African American niggas like a little bit mad because they didn't make the money. Like, they didn't come in making the fucking Fresh and Fit made millions of dollars. Fresh and Fit made millions of dollars trashing black American women. Like, for real. Like, that was a fucking come up. Those niggas was quitting their jobs. They was turning in their FBI badges. They was like, fuck it, I'm about to become a millionaire trashing black American women. And when I go over and I hear some of the other manosphere content makers who are African American, when I hear them talking about, now black American women and sisters and all that shit, all I hear is a bitterness because bitch, you was too dumb to make money off of it. You didn't really realize the value of black American women like everybody else knows. Like the whole world knows that this is how we all eat. We all eat off of black American women's backs. That's how we eat. And the non-black American men, they came males, you know, males. The non-black American males came in and they knew that this is a Trojan horse. Black American women to dog them, to talk about them, to put them in our mouths, to bring up content about them, to show them off. This is going to be a moneymaker. Okay? And they made millions of dollars off of black women. And now these niggas, these African American niggas, are circling around, circling back around to call these same women that you bitch, you opened the door. You opened the door for black American women to be disparaged like this. And now you're trying to circle back around and call us your sisters? No. I have struggled with my the rooms that I had on Clubhouse, and go listen to them and hurry the fuck up and listen to them because I'm taking them down. But I struggled with trying to I went over on Clubhouse to I went over on Clubhouse to really just find community with black women. And I just have to, I have to do lives, right? I've concluded that at some point I'm just gonna have to do lives to talk to black American women, specifically maidens, right? So I'm just gonna have to start doing lives. Like that's where I'm at. Okay. But my initial reason for going over on Clubhouse is because I didn't want to do lives. So I wanted to go over on Clubhouse and have community with black American women. But what I ended up doing was what I said I didn't do, but I did. I was making content over there, right? And one of the rooms that I had over on Clubhouse was there is no pardoning them, right? And as I see black American males, um these dirty niggas, right? Just like the rest of them. Like, so that we are clear, black American women, do not get confused about the fact that all these niggas are the same. Like, you're different. You're unlike the rest of the flat blackness, as they say. You're unlike that. Like, you're not included in that as a black American woman. But black American men and black American males and the rest of the niggas on earth, they're all the same. They are all the same. It's nothing different in them. They are all the same. It's no difference in them. They all got the same father, Satan. Okay? They all got the same father, Satan himself. Right? And that's where that Y chromosome is coming from. And they all have it. They all have it. And it's laden and laced with hate for you, right? And as these niggas try to circle back around, seeking our pardoning, right? Especially as we are awakened to the fact that, wait a minute, we're not all the same, right? Black American women are different than the rest of the black women, right? As we come to this awakening, these niggas are trying to jump on our fucking bandwagon, on our fucking coattails, on our fucking ankles, and say, oh well, we're sisters and brothers. No, bitch, we're not. No. And we're not, and there will be no pardoning. Okay? There will be no circling back around, nigga, to try to um say that, oh, it wasn't us, it was, as your judgment comes, right? To try to circle back around and say, oh, it was not us, it was, it was them niggas. No, it was all you niggas. It was all you niggas. And I remember 17-year-old Preem remembers hearing the words of Sergeant Willie Pete, and knowing that was an African American nigga dogging out black American women. And now you can circle back around and you can talk this pro black shit. And you can talk about, how the system of white supremacy whoop de whoop de whoop. No, bitch. We don't give a fuck. No, we don't care about your plight in white male's patriarchal society. We don't give a fuck. You do not get to circle back around after you open the doors, open up the floodgates for the rest of your fucking dirty ass brethren to come up in here and dog us out and make millions of dollars off of it. Mm-mm. You do not get to circle around, and you don't get to grift and try to do this thing with black American women, where it's the lower echelon of black American women than the higher echelon of black American women, and try to um cater to and try to fake love black women who are not ratchets, and black women who are not ghetto, and black women who, you know, who kind of fit into what you fake say is a good black woman. Cause y'all don't like no black women. Y'all don't like no black women. Like, like let's just get that clear. Like these niggas don't like no black woman. Black women. It don't matter what you did. If you don't cuss, if you don't if you're not ghetto, if you're not a ratchet, if you never twerked before in your life, none of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. They still don't like you. They still will not like you. You are not. There is no. There's no such thing as a special black woman when it comes to these niggas. So as they, as they are beginning to change their tone, right? As the grift happens, as the grift happens, and certain Black American content creators that's been on fuck these niggas circle around, and next thing you know, they friends with these niggas again, right? Trying to drag your ass along with them. No, black women, there is no pardoning them. There is no pardoning them. There is no brother and sisterhood with these fucking niggas. Okay? There is no communal community amongst black people when it comes to black American women and nobody else. And let me tell you why. Now, I also was not, I said it and I'm gonna say it again, I was not here. But I heard that these niggas were saying that negotiations are off the table, right? Yo, I cannot believe black women were still negotiating after actually hearing that out of these niggas' mouth. I'd like to think, I'd like to think that if I was privy to these conversations 10 years ago, that I would have made so many different decisions in my life. Had I known that black American men were on the internet 10 years ago saying that there is no compromising with black women, there is no negotiating with black women, there is no reconciliation with black women, um negotiations are off the fucking table. Had I known that these niggas were saying this 10 years ago, I probably would have made a lot different decisions in my life. Right? And I cannot believe that black American women was hearing this shit, 10 and 15 years ago, and y'all was not y'all here. But they were still negotiating with niggas. Like what? I wish I would have heard a nigga say there are no negotiations. Bitch, you have nothing of value to negotiate with. You have nothing of value to even negotiate with me with. What the fuck are you talking about? There are no fucking negotiations. There's no reconciliation at the table of what? Black what? Like, so you know that this is what these niggas were saying 15 years ago, and now these niggas are about to circle back around and pretend like they never said none of that shit, right? And they're gonna circle back around. They're gonna meet black women, the very black women that we are listening to right now. The very black women that we are listening to right now talk about how black males not shit. These very black women are going to meet these niggas at the negotiation table. I am telling you, it's about to happen. The grift is about to happen, black women, and it's gonna knock us on our asses. As I went around in these YouTube streets and I heard some of the things that these niggas that I know, niggas that was hateful as fuck towards black American women, as I hear their content change, the conversation becoming a bit more softer, the conversation becoming a bit more palatable, right? It's not all black women no more. It's educated black women. This nigga Sergeant Willie Pete was posting videos of black American women at HBCUs, like in the band. This nigga posting videos of black American women, basically saying that this is approved by me. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, fuck you. Cause I remember what the fuck you said. I will never fucking forget what the fuck you said. Right? So as these niggas try to, make a grift, and they try to reconcile with black American women, and the very black American women that we all are listening to will be ready to reconcile with them. and we will watch these reconciliations happen, in the hopes that you also let down your guard, black women, and begin to reconcile with niggas. Do not do it. Do not do it. Black males do not care about us in this way, and I'm saying this to us as I'm saying it to my daughter. Like, as I'm saying it to my daughter, and I know I'm getting on to the last bit of my series, and I'm writing that blog, and it'll be finished by the time I post it. So by the time you ladies hear this, it will be up on oceanofdaughters.com, my grieving series blog, and then finally the acceptance video will probably come the day after this video. um but as I am cycling through with my daughter and her grief, like, I know that it hurts to hear it for all of you black women who have some kind of hope, and to see, and you will see it. You will see black American women, these larger YouTube channels that have been here for years, right? Who originally loved these niggas, then broke up with these niggas, and now they gonna get right back with these niggas. Okay? And that's what I heard in the YouTube streets. As I found community with black women, I found community with black women who had been here a little while, right? And was caught up. So these same black women who was, making love to these niggas 15 years ago, we're going to see these black American women reconcile in real live time. The grift about to happen. As black American women are deciding to make better decisions, to quote divest, to choose, to choose a life worthwhile, black males understand where that leaves them. Specifically, black American males are understanding what that means for them. And as they figure this out, they are going to circle back around to black women. And it's not going to be any true love there, right? It's not going to be any, I did you wrong, you did me wrong, take me back and I'm going to take you back shit. No, it is specifically because I know what it means if you leave. I know what it means for me and my existence if you truly leave, black women. Um, and and there's a push to stop that. It's a push to stop that, and it's gonna look like a grift from everybody, and which is why I did this grief series, because I want black women to grieve. I want us to understand that it's dead, right? The thing about grief is that it's dead. That's the acceptance stage. You have to accept that it's dead. It's never coming back, right? It's a dead thing. Dead things are not coming back to life, right? So this um black woman, black male love thing that we and I'm saying, not me, I'm talking for black women, that we wish could happen, and we wish that it could happen for several reasons. And again, those are conversations that we got to have. I gotta put a wall up, right? These are conversations that black American women have to have behind the wall, because the conversation is too vulnerable. Um, it's it's a delicate and it's a sensitive situation when we talk about how we feel as black women, knowing that what our decisions mean, right? Like, and I think that a lot of spaces don't really get to, like, I think that we know in our subconscious mind as black American women, like, we know the decision that we are making, and we're not always okay with that decision. And what I will say is that we can discuss that decision and how it is affecting us as black American women. And if we're not comfortable with it, if we're not happy with it, if we cannot live with that decision, I know that I'm talking all in, cold here, so you gotta get it. You gotta get, this is an esoteric channel, okay? So anyhow, what our decisions mean for us. And if we're not okay with that decision, then we have to, you know, we have to figure out how to make this decision, and and be okay with it. Do what's necessary for us to live in it, right? And I think that because we've not considered this, and at some level we don't really want the results of what our decision is concluding, right? What our decision is bringing us to. I think that when the quote reconciliations begin to happen, there are going to be some black women who are going to be happy to see it, right? And as it happens, I don't want us over here to get sucked up in it because of something that we want. And as a black American woman, we can have it all. Let me just tell you that. We can have it all. Everything that you want, you can have it as a black American woman. And, as we begin to have these deeper conversations, we'll talk about how you get it all as a black American woman. Like, how do you get it all and you don't lose what we don't want to lose. Where we don't want to lose. Like, one of the things that I have said, when I decided to, and I've said it several times, when I decided to, to quote divest, and I decided I'm not fucking with a no near another nigga, right? As I made that decision a bit easier because I had already had a black daughter. And I think that at our core, that is something that we want to hold on to. And I think that when we get to the conversation of reconciliation, the hope that we can do that comes up. No. No, sis. No. No, 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 no. There will be, listen, the negotiations are off the table. And the difference in them saying that the negotiations are off the table and us saying it is that for us, the negotiations can really be off the fucking table. We will fucking end you. And we have no fucking problem doing it. And we have no fucking problem doing it. So anyhow, I wanted to touch on that grift because it's about to happen. Y'all gonna be shocked. Y'all gonna be shocked. I mean, when y'all see this happen, y'all gonna be shocked. Black women gonna be knocked on their asses over it. Okay? And I will be soon opening up my Discord and some gossip go on in there. And I'm telling you, it's gonna make the fucking news. It's gonna make the news as I am seeing this. I'm seeing this thing as clear as day. I'm seeing this thing as clear as day. Y'all, if I could tell you, if I could tell you without, and this is something that I'm getting away from in my new content, like I don't want to talk about black women at all. At all in a negative way. Like besides my disclaimers, because when I open up my Discord, I have to have a couple of disclaimers, okay? Because I don't want nobody coming up into my space thinking that it is something that it ain't. So I have to have a couple of disclaimers, right? But after those disclaimers, like I don't want to talk about black women no fucking more in a negative way. And the reason why is because when I went to that fucking when I delved over into the manosphere, the manosphere and the BWE content, it sound the same, y'all. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. It sound the same. It sound the same. And my voice might have been loaned to that kind of talk, and I don't want that anymore. Like I don't want that anymore. I do not want to be a part of um the manosphere. Like that's crazy to me. Like these niggas over here, these niggas just now said 15 years ago there ain't no fucking reconciliations, and now these niggas trying to reconciliate, and all we can do is trash each other. Fuck no, no. Let's get the focus back where it's at, y'all. Let's get the focus back where it's at. These niggas about to pull a quick one on us. These niggas about to pull a quick one on us. I'm telling you. And black women are waiting. Black women are waiting. Our sistren are over here waiting, y'all. I'm telling you, from what I am seeing and I know is gonna happen, and yeah, it's gonna be something to talk about. It's gonna be something to talk about. It's gonna be something to talk about, and I know that it's gonna be talked about on larger, larger channels that in a gossip. I like to do. Listen, I like to do all my gossip. I like to do my all my gossip when I sit high and look low at YouTubers. I like to do all of mine in the privacy of my own Discord, okay? In the privacy and the safety of my own Discord. There ain't no screenshots are being taken. Ain't nobody in there, going bonkers, once they go rogue, taking all our pictures and shit out of the Discord. And I mean like screenshots. Like once they go rogue, like I like to sit high and look low in the privacy and the comfort and the safety of my own Discord. And I know that when the shit hits the fan and it's coming and the reconciliation happens and everybody is back cool again. These niggas and these older YouTube content creators are back making love again. And it's gonna be on Front Street. I want us to be in my Discord just privately talking about it. I want us, I want us to be there just privately talking about it. And because it's coming. Reconciliation is coming, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. So besides that, I wanted to talk about the mind fucks. And I have waited to talk about this because I want to see what everybody else is saying. This fucking Cheesecake Factory thing. And I didn't been around. I didn't been around listening to everyone, what everybody say. And I cannot get away from it being staged, y'all. I cannot get away from the fucking mind fucks that is being played on Black American women. Um, Whether it was all staged from the jump or not, the fact that this woman that made her ass over to the manosphere, that made her ass over into the manosphere content, in my mother's image, like literally in my mother's image, 6 foot tall, as what they would call, back in the days of Baltimore, a stallion, 6 foot tall, that skin tone, you know, they would have called her big and fine, okay? And my mother's image, you know, over here on this on the fucking Manosphere channel, um, stumbling over her words, um, why should I say? Because I'm because of what I just now said about I don't want to talk about black women, but what I will say is this: Black American women, a Black American woman conveniently being 6 foot tall with a fucking little tiny ass, frumpy ass, and I'm just gonna say nigga for little frumpy ass nigga, and being on a Manosphere channel talking about usually she don't date short niggas and going on about how she you know she only date men of a certain socioeconomic level. And yo, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You need more people because as a Black American woman, I know bougie black women. I know bougie black women like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Black women, bougie black women in real life. Like you know them in real life. You know how they dress. You know how they behave. You know bougie black women in real life, sis. And you know how they dress. You know how they behave. You know how they show up in the world. And you know that they don't be with no little frumpy fucking Indians. Like, come on. Is this staged? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a mind fuck on Black American women. It is to have us portrayed a certain way. Um, it is to keep the lower vibrational conversations going. Um, like it's just so much of a mind fuck. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, really? Listen, y'all ever seen what was it? Was it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Something like that. And or was it something else like the world? I can't listen. I used to read a lot when I was a little girl. Okay, I read a whole lot. It was something about the sky was falling. And what's happening is the sky is literally falling, black women. And all we can talk about is the sky's literally falling, and all we got to talk about is the Cheesecake Factory, dinner at the Cheesecake Factory. I've been stressing them in my private spaces that oatmeal is $6 a box. Okay? Oatmeal is $6 a box. Okay? Cooking oil is $7, $8 for like 42 ounces. All right? The rents are $1,700 and up. And up. All right? Everything is going up. Okay? The world is happening around us. And you mean to tell me that all the fuck we got to talk about as black American women, all we got to talk about is um the Cheesecake Factory girl. That's all. Like that's all we got to talk about. Listen, y'all, the sky is falling. Okay, black American women, the sky is falling. It's about to be the end of the year. Rosa gonna come around here and do her work. Tell us that it was every 5 hours, every 4.5 hours. This year. The FBI gonna confirm it. The CDC gonna make a post about it. The sky is literally falling, and all the fuck we talking about is going out with a frumpy fucking Indian and eating Cheesecake Factory. Come on, y'all. Life is fucking happening all around us. Life is happening all around us, and these kind of conversations, this kind of circle, this kind of cycling that we just keep on doing with these niggas is making no fucking sense. It's making no fucking sense. Like, it's no reason why this is all the fuck that black women are talking about. We got some real fucking issues around here. Like Jada and Will. Like, I'm just kidding, but that is a little bit of tea that I am interested in. But this Cheesecake Factory, y'all, it's just a mind fuck, another of many mind fucks for black American women. Okay? Like let us at some point, like, let us just realize, like, this shit don't even matter to us. Like, let us not give our energy to that kind of fuck shit. Who the fuck cares? I don't care either fucking way. I don't care either fucking way. If she eat Cheesecake Factory or she don't eat Cheesecake Factory. If she like little frumpy niggas or she don't like little frumpy niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, I don't give a fuck either fucking way. I don't give a fuck either way. The oatmeal is $6 a box. Okay? Alright? You can't move out of your apartment right now. Right now, the apartment that you're moving in, you can't move out of your apartment, because if you move out of your apartment, for one, they increasing the rent that you live in. The rent that you paying right now, if you move out of that motherfucking apartment, it's going up $500. And wherever you move to, you're gonna end up paying at least $500 more dollars. And you mean to tell me all we got to talk about black American women is, are we good enough for the Cheesecake Factory? Or are we too good for the Cheesecake Factory? Mm-mm. These kind of mindsets that are going on for black American women, y'all, we just don't have time. Like, we really just don't have time. Black women, stop being content for niggas. Like, let us all just turn our fucking phone off and stop recording shit at this point. If this is what the fuck we gonna do, if we gonna record ourselves saying that we don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory with a little frumpy nigga, and the shit goes viral, and then we being interviewed and questioned and interrogated by another little frumpy nigga. Like, what? We being interrogated by another little frumpy nigga on a national YouTube, okay, on a worldwide YouTube, and we're just becoming content for the manosphere. Like, if that's all we gonna do with our fucking phones when we record shit, don't record shit. Don't record shit, black women. Like, stop it, stop it. We're opting out. We're opting out. We don't want to record shit else. If that's all we got, if all we gonna end up doing is recording ourselves to end up being interviewed by a tiny ugly nigga, okay, by a tiny ugly nigga, and told that because we 6 feet tall, that we only got the 17% chance of dating a man that's tall enough. Leave me the fuck alone, nigga. Please. Like, that should be every black woman. Nigga, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. And I gotta circle back around to the word that I love to use, because because nigga, niggle bum, none of it is doing it for me. On this video, none of it quite did it for me. Like, I need a more harsher word to call these niggas. Like, why don't we put some suggestions in the comment box? Because th- these words are not good enough. Like, no, like, they're so fucking vile and so fucking disgusting and so fucking ugly. And I don't. This nigga was ugly. Okay, this nigga was ugly. He was interviewing a black woman, um, asking her like stupid ass questions, and she was getting all wrapped up and mixed up and don't know if she should answer the shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here, black women? What kind of mindfuck are they playing with us today? As the fucking sky's falling. As the fucking sky's falling. What's going on? And I know that in other spaces, all the black women are rich. I know. I get it. All black women are doing well. Listen, it's black women that's. I'm in a look. I'm telling y'all now. I'm in the market shopping for food. Well, I used to just, look, this is what I get, go about my business. I'm realizing, oh my goodness, what is going on here? I'm happy putting they home. I don't have to feed her. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, this is, listen. And I'm a black woman who goes to work every day, currently, you know, goes to work every fucking day. And I'm telling you, like, the cost of living is skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. And if black women don't think they're gonna be affected by it, like, I don't know where the fuck y'all live at. I don't know what the fuck lifestyle y'all live in. But everyone is being affected. Everyone is being affected by this inflation. Everybody is being affected by the cost of living. Everybody is being affected by just in general how much it's costing to be a fucking American. Okay? And that's a problem that we have to live in, black American women. We don't have to live in the problem of it's frumpy niggas gonna be trying to take us to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, what? Mm-mm. No, 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 no. So let us be a bit more when we're watching. First of all, let us look out. Let us look out for the fucking this the switch and reverse it. Uno reverse it. Let us watch. These niggas. I'm telling you, they about to switch and reverse it, and that's all most of these black women been waiting for. That's all most of these black women been waiting for, is to hear these niggas say, I did you wrong, you did me wrong. Let's reconcile. So let us first watch for that, because that's coming. And then let us start ignoring this kind of mind fuck that's going on. Um that that is going on with the denigrating of black American women's image. Like, let us not, for one, it's no power in this realm greater than ours. So if we pay something no mind, it gets no mind. You get it, black women? If we pay something no mind, it gets no mind. Most things, most things in this realm, if we don't put our eyes on it, it will just die. It will just die. So when we see like these mind fucks, like let us just not even put our eyes on it. Like let us not even pay no mind to it. Let us not give our energy to it. And I know that's asking a lot because Black American women, myself included, we like a little bit of gossip. I'm eating this fucking. I'm telling y'all now. I'm eating this fucking. I'm eating this fucking Will Smith and Jada Pinkett thing up. Okay, you know I'm eating it up. What the hell going on? Listen, yeah, I am. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So, as much as we can, let us just ignore some shit. Like, let us not put our eyes on some shit. Let us not pay mind to some shit, especially when it's looking like the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to have us look a certain way, to have us portrayed in a certain way. And when I first saw this Cheesecake Factory shit, I thought, damn, this is making Black American women look away. It'll go away. All right, it happens. This kind of thing happens and it blows over. Then when I saw her on a manosphere content, like what? And then it was shared that she has like 100,000 followers or something or subscribers, and she has making her own content. Sis, how don't you know about the climate that we living in as Black American women? How don't you know about the conversations that's going on um in Blackistan? Like how don't you know? How don't you know that it's a whole bunch of online niggas that hate us, that spread their hates through and through, that is filling up the subconscious of every single Black male? How don't you know that this is going on, sis? How didn't you know this was going on and you went on a fucking manosphere show and basically hit every single nail that these niggas just said about us? Like hit every single nail. Like what's up? Like what's up? Like why? Why? My question was why, and the answer was, oh, this is some kind of fucking propaganda to 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 push this image of who the fuck Black American women are not. If we do act like that, let me tell y'all how we do it. Let me look. Let me tell y'all how we do it. We do some real insulting, nasty shit like, bitch, why the fuck you bring me to the Cheesecake Factory and my nails cost more than the Cheesecake Factory meal? We do some real nasty, insulting shit. Like, we don't play these kind of games with niggas. Like, if you a Black woman that eat niggas up, you eat niggas up. Hey, when I say niggas, I mean males. If you a fucking Black woman man eater, then that's what the fuck you do. You eat men up. Like, you don't play these kind of games with niggas. Like, you don't. Oh, I don't want to be at the Cheesecake Factory. The nigga put. First of all, if you a Black woman man eater, you drive your own motherfucking car. Because this can go left at any fucking time. And if it goes left, I need to be able to get in my car and get the fuck home. That's the basics. My mother, who was a big fine woman, taught me that very young. Very young. Don't you ever go nowhere and don't have no money to get home. Don't take yourself. You need to be able to get your ass home. So in this climate, you are a Black woman, a alleged Black woman man eater. You a Black woman man eater. You half eating the man. Girl, what's up? If you gonna eat the nigga up, eat him up. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. Okay? Like, don't disappoint me and half eat the nigga up. No, eat the nigga up and let's go. Okay? This was disappointing. I should have knew right then and there. It was too disappointing. It's too disappointing. I need more. I need when I see a Black woman eating a man up, like, I need more. I need more than that. I don't need you to, after the nigga say, oh well, I'm gonna take you home, for you to be like, oh, you really gonna take me home? Come on, do more. Do more. If you was upset because the nigga tried to stay in your apartment, and nigga, how the fuck you even get in my apartment? Like, come on, black women, you know black women, like you know black women, like nigga, how did you even get in my apartment? Sit your ass in the car till the fuck I get outside. You're not coming in my apartment. Like what? And it's supposed to be a black woman that eat men up. What? Absolutely not. Nobody coming in my apartment. Like what the fuck you doing in my apartment while I'm getting ready with my back to work? Imagine it. Black women, imagine you being inside your room getting ready, doing your fucking makeup with your back towards your fucking door, and it's a male inside your apartment. Like what? That makes no fucking sense. Not for a black woman who eat men up. No, that makes no fucking sense. Uh-uh. This is the mind fucks that's being played on us black women. One of the things that I started saying at work was stop playing with me. That's my favorite line at work right now. That's my favorite line. Pretty. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Okay. Do not, as a black American woman, don't have. Listen. One thing I know is black American women. Okay. Black American women, the ones that eat men up, we don't play like this. We don't be playing these games like this. No. No. Not gonna be in your car. Not gonna have you inside my apartment. Like none of that. Not gonna half insult you about the Cheesecake Factory. Gonna definitely eat your ass up about the Cheesecake Factory if I felt the way about it. No, this is all like this. It's not real. Sometimes I feel like that white woman that was on the plane. That's like none of you are real. Like none of this shit is real. That was not real, black women. Not real. It's not real. A lot of things are not real. A lot of things that we are talking about is not real, black women. And we don't we listen, and we should not be giving those kind of things our energy. And yeah, that's all I got. I love you, ladies. I am happy that you have come because I've been gone for a little while. so, so to those of you that have come, thank you for showing up. I appreciate your being here. I'm gonna post this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna post my acceptance video, and then also go to my blog. I wrote a whole blog about it, and it's pretty fucking long, but we're grand readers over here. Um, that's it. That's all I got. Love you, ladies. Talk to you later.